Top of the morning, what's up? Hit the like button as you come into the building. Let's get those likes up. Another celebration of life. We here. We're living. We made it to another day. Let's celebrate. We're here. Top of the morning. Top of the morning. We are here. What's up? What's up? The duck. The duck. It's good. What's rocking, y'all? Hit that like button as y'all come into the building. What's up? Good morning. Good morning. Good morning to the good people. Top of the morning. Yeah, I got a couple of them. I got a couple tattoos. You know, can't talk about it. Talking chosen ones. We here, y'all. We in another day of living, bro. That's the most important thing. The most important thing, bro. We're here. We're living. Celebration of life. Celebrate that we made it another day. That snowstorm claimed 11 people in my city alone. The snowstorm over the weekend claimed 11 people in the beautiful storm. That was all over the news. That looked real pretty. Yeah, people was dying in that storm. You gotta celebrate life, bro. You know what I'm saying? Then we got another storm coming Saturday. Another snow on top of the snow we already got. So we really gotta celebrate, man. I understand. You know, you made it. Celebrate life, man. It's a celebration. Shout to Russia. Salute to y'all, man. Yeah, man. Let's get those likes up. You come into the building, top of the top. Shout out to Russia, UNESCO. It says, can you speak on gang stalking? I don't know what you're talking about with that. Celebration of life, man. Celebrate, man. You know, it's 5:30 in the morning where I'm at. 5:30. What time is it, y'all at? I think I gotta ship out something later. I gotta head to the post office a little later. Gotta head to the post office, ship something out. Definitely. Gotta ship something out, man. Let y'all come into the room. Let y'all come into the room. Good morning as you come into the room. Good morning to y'all. Top of the top. Shout out to Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles. California. My cousin gifted me this shirt. Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles. Never been there, but I heard it's good. I heard it's good stuff about Roscoe's. I go to California. Definitely got a venture over there. Go check out Roscoe's. Check out Roscoe's. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, y'all. How y'all doing? Good morning. Yeah, we like the day. The weekend is here already. It's already Friday again. It's already Friday. The weekend is here. Look how quick that came. It was just what, Monday? About to be the weekend already. Approaching. Time go fast. Mm, appreciate you for. Mm, let me get you out of here. Let me get you out of here. Time for 5 minutes. Give you a 5 minute timeout, okay? You come back in 5 minutes and correct your attitude. Good morning, y'all. Good morning to the good people. You know what I'm saying? Good morning. I don't know who that is. Lil Tika. Who is that? Lil Teka. Let's see. I got it right here, baby boy. Lil Teka. Lil Teka. Oh, you tripping, my boy. You tripping. He said Lil Teka. I don't look like no Lil Teka, man. Spark a blunt up. Let's get those stories going. What's good, Ghost? How you doing, man? Hit that like button, man. Hit that like button. Yeah, this Overwatch. It's an Overwatch hat. Overwatch. Have you ever heard of Elsa? Nah, I never heard of that. GBEW, what's up, man? What's up? Yeah, appreciate y'all, man. Pause. Ain't nothing in my mouth, homie. We're gonna get you out of here with that comment. We gonna remove that comment. You know, I'm from New York City, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm from New York, so we pause everything. We, y'all might think it's childish, but this is the mecca of the pause, bro. We, we pause everything. You could be 50 years old, people still gonna pause you, man. 718 New York, yeah, it's New York, man. It's New York City, Brooklyn. I'm saying, got it tatted on me. 718 zone. I gotta get it done over, but I got the 718 tatted on me. You got 5 minutes timeout, all right? Shout out to Queens. Shout out to Queens. I never said I was gangster. Like, where you get the gangster from? I never said I was gangster. I don't portray that image. You know what I'm saying? I don't portray a gangster image. Not especially not on no internet. I ain't gotta portray an image. You know what I'm saying? I'm just me. You know, down to earth. I'm a nice guy. You know what I'm saying? So where you get the gangster image from? Because of tattoos? Tattoos is just a symbolism of expression. Just because you got tattoos don't mean you a gangster. Unless you a gang member. I'm not a gang member. You know, I never said I was. So what is that? My kid's great grandmother from there. Salute to you, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So like 11 people died in this snowstorm this past weekend. 11 people from New York City, and you know, you gotta be mindful of the weather, man. You gotta dress warm. Gotta dress warm. You know what I'm saying? He said play some music. I can't play no music, man. This is a monetized channel. You know what I'm saying? Now, if the channel wasn't monetized, you could do whatever you want. But once you a monetized channel and YouTube pays you, you gotta stick within the guidelines. And I'm pretty sure 3 6 Mafia uh, music is heavily copywritten, you know. So definitely, man. Showing off paper, I never show off your bro. Yeah, man. Showing his money, like that's a problem. People like too much attention. Everybody want to impress this person. You want to impress that person. So you set yourself up. Showing money, you showing this, you showing that. That's a recipe for disaster where I'm from. So at the end of the day, man, low key bottom lock. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but like real gangsters, if he was a gangster, they don't broadcast that. Like, how would we know on the internet? You on the internet, like, there's no proof on the internet. You're not outside getting active. If you was outside getting active, you wouldn't be on the internet saying it. You know what I'm saying? Saying and doing is two different things. You know, gangsters don't have a YouTube account. They outside getting active. They're not on YouTube. So anybody who's telling you that, you really gotta, you know, question it. You gotta question it. showing your face, showing your, like, yeah, man. Like, people don't understand. Privacy is very important. I'm not gonna show my woman. I'm not gonna show my kids. I'm not gonna show my car. I'm not gonna show my address. I'm not gonna show none of these things because that's what's gonna get you caught up. Because people is real detectives. That's how they got Pop Smoke. Pop Smoke posted a picture of a, of an item he bought from the store, but uh, unfortunately for him, the picture he posted had his address, Airbnb, and the stick up boys, they Googled the Airbnb and they found Pop Smoke location for a simple mistake for posting your address. You got stick up boys coming to your house. So that's how they got Pop Smoke. You from the Jewish part of Brooklyn? Well, what part? Bensonhurst, Kingston, going down Eastern Parkway side. Uh, Jews is in a lot of part of Brooklyn. They in Bensonhurst. They um they in they all over. You know what I'm saying? Brooklyn is big. Brooklyn is the biggest borough. How big is Brooklyn? Brooklyn is 97 square miles. Brooklyn is 97 square miles. Brooklyn is 97, and I never ventured through all of Brooklyn. Like, I only stayed in sections you know, that I have reasons to be in. 97 square miles of Brooklyn. Brooklyn got rich areas, mansions. Brooklyn got, what's that part of Brooklyn that's rich? Let me see. What's the rich area in Brooklyn? You got Red Hook, Carroll Gardens, Cobble Hill, and Dumbo. Those are the rich part of Brooklyn. Yeah. Now you venture off to Queens, Williamsburg. There you go. That's what I was looking for. Williamsburg. Yeah, Williamsburg is heavily populated with Jews. The Jewish people is heavily populated there. They got their sections. You know, we don't bother them. They've been around us for our whole life. I ain't got no issue with them. They ain't got no issue with me. We learned to coexist in New York City. We learn to coexist, bro. So 96 square miles from Little Odessa. 96 square miles, man. I'm not Russian, but her family Russian Jews from Little Odessa. Yeah, like everybody. We're all immigrants. We all immigrated from somewhere. We all immigrated from somewhere. You know what I'm saying? We all immigrated from somewhere. Like, let's celebrate each other differences. Like, let's not hate somebody for the color of their skin. Let's celebrate each other differences. Like, Coney Island is a neighborhood in Biggie too, isn't it? Yeah, Coney Island is Coney Island is definitely a neighborhood in Brooklyn. Coney Island, Coney Island is a nice part of Brooklyn too. You go there when you want to go to the amusement parks and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? That's when you go to Coney Island. When you want to go to the amusement parks. You got 10 minutes. And I'm blocking you from my other account, y'all trolls. Y'all trolls get it? I'm on my other account. I'm blocking y'all from my other account. Troll blocking the troll. This is my troll account blocking y'all. I got my troll account blocking y'all. That's my troll account. So a troll is blocking a troll. The irony. That's the irony of it. My troll account is blocking trolls. Yeah, I like Overwatch. So what do you think about the new mayor? The new mayor, he young. The new mayor, um, you know, don't nobody like him so far. Like, for the most part, New Yorkers, they ain't support him. They ain't, they ain't. So I don't know. I don't know, like, or I don't know about him, the new mayor. I don't know. Get you out of here, man. Get the trolls out of here. I don't know about the new mayor, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't even really know his name. I just know what I gotta do. I just know I gotta stay on my P's and Q's, yo. You know what I'm saying? I just gotta stay on my P's and Q's, you know what I'm saying? I just gotta stay with my Grussel, you know? You know how I do, man. Low key, bottom line. You know, we up 5 o'clock in the morning. We grinding every day, man. You know, we get Hank out of here. Shout out to y'all trolls, man. Shout out to the trolls, man. Y'all keep coming back. Keep the engagement coming, man. Every time y'all come into my channel, it helps me out. It helps as a view. It helps the algorithm, man. So y'all keep coming, man. We don't get mad at trolls. We celebrate this, man. So it's 5:44 in the morning, man. It's 5 o'clock in the morning. You know what I'm saying? My day been started. My day started with a shower, meditation. Got my little herb here. That's how I start my day. Meditate, clear your head, celebration of life. Celebrate that I made it to another day. You know. For sure, Corey. For sure, man. A lot of distractions out here, bro. Like, in business, bro. In business, there's really no friends in business. Smack White, understand that. Remy Ma, her Chrome 23, Battle Rap League, that's done. I'm like, oh shit. So Remy Ma is done with battle rap. She came into business, smiles on her face, stab smack in the back, and left. Ain't no friends in business, man. I'm telling you, bro. You really gotta watch the circle, man. Don't bring everybody into your circle, man. Smack had to learn a lesson. Remy wasn't your sister, man. Remy coming here like all smiles and hugs. In the back of her mind, she like, I'ma backdoor you. The second I get, bro, I'ma backdoor you. And that's what you gotta learn in business. It's a backdoor cutthroat business, you know what I'm saying? So Remy had to, Smack had to understand that. I've been knew that, you know. I keep people at a minimum. I don't really trust nobody, man. I don't trust your smiles. I don't trust your handshakes. Because 9 times out of 10, there's a motive behind that, man. It's a motive behind your handshakes, your smiles, what you want. When you're gonna stab me in the back, it's coming. It's coming. And Remy, gotta understand, battle rap, and that's a rough business to make money in. Even URL is having a hard time maintaining the financial success in battle rap. You know what I'm saying? TBL, you got all these leagues, man. You know what I'm saying? That is a rough business to get into. And Remy Ma, she done destroyed her family. She done messed up her relationship with Smack. I don't even know if she's still with Easy the Block Captain. Her business done failed. Come on, man, that's a repercussion of all of that, And Papoose told her before, do not get into this battle rap stuff. Leave it alone. Don't get into this. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you know, Remy didn't understand the forewarning, the forewarning that Papoose gave her. Before, they were still together at this time, still together, flourishing. And one mistake, it just went into a whole web of deceit. Then comes the cheating with Easy the Black Captain, and then Easy the Black Captain using you as a pawn in his chess game, and you don't even realize it. Cause look at Easy the Black Captain, man. Like he ready to get back on Smack. He ready to get back on URL. That's why Smack was asked a question. Would you have a conversation with him? He said, yeah. I have a conversation with him. But Easy already said he's all about the money, which means he's gonna stab you in the back any second for $1. That's Easy's whole MO, bro. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, you know, they set themselves up for failure. And Papoose is flourishing. And Remy, where she at? Where's her league? It didn't even last for 4 years. And it's done. Finished. Chrome 23 is done. It's finished. So don't look for no, you know what I'm saying? Where's Remy at? Nobody holding her accountable. She came into battle rap. You know, conflict of interest, destroyed what she did with URL, got Easy up out of there. Easy was doing his trenches on Chrome 23. Now that's over. Now where's Easy Battle League? Easy Battle League is over. Remy's Battle League is over. Now Easy is back to begging for battles. Come on, man. Begging for battles, man. Know what I'm saying? That's when peons going against a giant. I'm gonna withstand this. Y'all gonna come back begging. Matter of fact, y'all gonna come back begging. One of y'all gonna come back begging. And the other one, whole league is gonna fail. Gonna crumble, dissolve. Come on, man. And then you messed up a whole relationship, Remy, for doing backdoor tactics. You messed up a relationship with Smack. Come on, man. You know what I'm saying? Messed up a whole relationship. Stockton, Cali, 2000. Salute, man. You know what I'm saying? Let me get you out of here. People looking for attention. Because you got your attention. You happy? Let me see a lot of. restaurant was definitely. Oh yeah, pun at the restaurant. That was a fire moment. Pun, man, big pun. Pun need to get the respect, man. People don't put respect on Big Pun's name. Big Pun is legendary. I put Big Pun up there with Biggie, Big L. Pun is up there with them. You understand what I'm saying? Let's not forget that. Big Pun is up there with the legends. You know, Big Pun could spit that fast stuff at that man. I mean, I always respected Pun when he'd spit his thing. I always give Pun his respect. You know what I'm saying? I always give Pun his respect. I don't know what you mean by crumbling right now. Like I don't know what that means. Everybody in New York is crumbling. What that mean? Yeah, but I always give Pun his respect and his just due. You know what I'm saying? Salute to him, man. He's definitely a legend. Y'all want to believe it or not, Big Pun is a legend. Shout out to the West Coast, East Coast. Shout out to everybody, man. All coasts. There's real people everywhere. You know what I'm saying? There's real people everywhere. East, West, North, South. And that's what I rock with. All the real. If you real, I rock with you. What's that saying? Real recognize real. So it is what it is. I rock with the real, you know what I'm saying? So West Coast up, East Coast up, down south up, north south up, everything up, man. You know what I'm saying? Everything up. For real, man. So yeah, Big Pun. Big Pun is a legend, man. Salute to Pun, man. You know what I'm saying? We lost a legend when we lost Pun, man. Definitely, man. You know what I'm saying? New York, we put Pun in high regards, man. No matter what. Real recognize real. Definitely, man. And the real could spot the fake, and you gotta leave them alone. Cause any person that don't respect that, then it shows what side you on. There's only two sides you could be on. For or oppose. So you oppose the real, then I know what side you on. Simple as that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it don't take a rocket science to understand, you know, how people move in this world. It's either two, you're going to build or destroy. You either real or fake. Now, which one is going to be? Now, which one is going to be? You know what I'm saying? You either real or fake. Build or destroy. Which one is going to be? So that's how I judge people, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, it's just a hat, man. You know what I mean? People go crazy over clothes. Relax. It's just a hat. You know what I'm saying? People are superficial in this world. People that judge you on clothes and a hat. Like, you know what I'm saying? You can see when people don't got nothing going on. No bank account, no money. It's just superficial. You know, a hat is a hat, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's how you know, what I'm saying? A hat is a hat. What? I toss this away. It's nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like, we got to be real in life, man. Like, stop judging people on their appearance, you know? Because at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? That's the fool. Because a wolf always going to come in sheep clothing. You know what I'm saying? A wolf going to come in sheep clothing. A wolf going to come in a suit. A wolf going to come dressed nice. That's to trick you. Because all you see is appearance. So he going to come nice, going to come dressed nice, and finesse you, take everything you got because you fell for the appearance. You didn't look beyond the clothes to see who this person really was. Come nice, dress in a suit, and take everything you got. It happens every day. Every day. You know what I'm saying? Every day. So you don't judge never. Because you're going to be setting yourself up for failure. You know what I'm saying? You're going to be set, look, a lot of people set themselves up for failure. Bow. Enjoy your 10 minutes, man. You know what I'm saying? That's what I learned. Never judge an appearance. Because they'll be the ones that be finessing. Because they know the average person, they'll let their guard down. If you come in a suit, they're going to let their guard down. Oh, we got him. Got him. Got him. Because all they see is this. Don't be superficial in this world. Because it's people that use that against you. And I just gave you some sauce that I hope will better your life. Because people use that against you. You understand? That's why they wear suits. And the person that's gonna push the button on World War III, his pants ain't gonna be sagging. You know, he ain't gonna have braids, okay? The person who's gonna push the button in World War III, okay, to launch those nukes, is not gonna be wearing sagging pants. He's gonna be in a fucking suit. Remember that. He's gonna be in a suit that's gonna push the nukes that threatens all humanity. He's in a suit, all right? It's not Tyrone on the corner. Remember that. So look for a man in a suit if you're gonna judge people also. You know what I'm saying? On both sides of the fence. You see what I'm saying? Smarten up. Smarten up. Never let your guard down. Come on, man. Never let your guard down. I pay attention to what people say. Not what they got on. Not what they got on. I pay attention to what you say to me. Okay, that's okay. You know what I'm saying? Never let your guard down. Never let your guard down, man. Stay on point. Got to, man. Because this is people trick. There's a lot of trickery out there. A lot of trickery. And they're going to bait. They're going to bait you. They're going to try you to see if you're stupid, to see if you're ignorant. They're going to try you. They're going to try you. And you got to have your guards up, bro. Don't. A lot of y'all fall for it. And, a lot of y'all fall for the games that people play, man. I don't fall for it. A lot of y'all fall for the games, bro. You got to pay attention to what people say. Pay very close attention. It's hidden motives out here. It's hidden motives, man. It's hidden motives. Even with your friends. Especially your friends. Those are the ones you got to watch the closest. Your friends is the ones you got to watch the closest because the person that's going to get you is the closest one to you. Never forget that. So watch your friends. Pay attention. You know what I'm saying? To your friends when you leveling up, because they're paying attention to the level up. They pay attention to your level up and they say, okay, so you really got to pay attention to you can't tell people everything. You can't be telling them, especially your friends, you can't be telling them all the good news you got, because some of your friends are plotting your downfall. You know what I'm saying? They plot on your downfall. So, you can't be telling them the good news. Definitely, man. That's how you become a boss. You sit back and watch, man. But at the end of the day, man, a boss got to know how to lead. And a boss got to know how to, not set itself up for failure, man. You know what I mean? You see them crashing out. A boss ain't going to crash out, bro. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. Waving money, showing paper, all of that. That's cool and all. But what does that mean? You flexing with your rent money. Like, like that money you could have just asked your boy, you know, give me a couple stacks. Let me hold a couple stacks. Let me floss for the internet. Let me get my rent money and let me floss for the internet. Who you fooling, man? Like, I see through all that, man. These dudes come on here and they flex for the internet with their rent money. They'll grab their boy money, flex for the internet. They'll stand in front of a car that's not theirs, take pictures in front of a car that's not theirs, flexing for the internet. And people fall for this shit. And they fall for it, bro. They fall for the old games, bro. That's not even his car. That's not his money. And if it is money, it's bills. He got to pay bills, bro. That's why he's showing it. He about to go pay, like, you know what I mean? I'm on my last dollar, man. You know what I mean? Hey, is it what it is, man? You tell people that, man. You know what I mean? But at least you keeping it real. You keeping it 100, and that's respected. That's well respected. Keep it real, you know. Don't fake for the internet, man. But that's what people do. They fake for the internet. You know what I'm saying? The boss is the general. Yeah, man. Once again, yes. You know, shout out to Cali, man. 209 in the building. You know, I got the shirt from Cali. Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles. You know what I'm saying? You know, shout out to Cali. I got the shirt from there. You know, my cousin went to California about 2 years ago now. He went to California. The good part, he was speed boating. He was doing the tourist stuff. You know what I'm saying? As you should, you know, be a tourist. You know what I'm saying? You go out there, you be a tourist, man. You know, I ain't going out there to be in the hoods and nothing, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, I ain't never been locked up, man. Never been locked up, you know, and I'm proud of that. You know what I'm saying? You know, I ain't got time to be in no jails, no court system. You know what I'm saying? I got things to do. The penitentiary ain't for me. You know what I'm saying? Just like 50 said, I got places to go, got people to see. Penitentiary ain't the place for me. So, you know, like a lot of people pride themselves on going to jail. People pride themselves on going to jail. Why? I don't know. Why do you pride yourself on going to jail? You lost. You know what I'm saying? You lost, period. Once you go to jail, you go in a court system, you lost. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. You lost. You know what I'm saying? You don't win. You win when you stay free. Freedom is win. So I never been locked up. You know what I'm saying? I'm too smart for that. You know what I'm saying? Too wise for that. Understand that that path ain't for me. You know what I'm saying? That path is for people who think, yeah, I got felonies on my jacket. I won. Nah, bro. You ain't win, homie. You lost. You lost. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I pride myself on never being there. A wise man, a winner, he in there. You know what I'm saying? That's not for winners. Think about that, you know? But I'm gonna tap out with y'all, man. Let me go start my day. I gotta do my push-ups, do my workout. You know what I'm saying? That's how we gonna do. It's your boy Kavion. You know what I'm saying? Hit that like, subscribe button for your boy. You know what I'm saying? Y'all have a great day. This is a celebration of life. We're living. You know what I'm saying? Let's be respectful. Let's be humble. Let's be kind to people, man. Let's be courteous. You know what I'm saying? That, you know, that's a real person. A real life person is courteous and kind to people, man. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, that's just me at this point in my life. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, you know, yeah, I'm a good dude, man. Just a good dude, man. You know, like I wasn't always this way. Let's not get it twisted. I was turned up full throttle. You could tell by the way I talk. I was turned up full throttle. But at the end of the day, man, that's not where I'm at right now in life. Th- That's not where I'm at right now. You know what I'm saying? Right now, it's just to you know, you know, be kind to people, man. Be humble. Be respectful to people, man. Like even if you don't love me, I still love you, man. I still got respect for you, man. Because hate, that's a low emotion. And I ain't got time for it. I ain't got time for that emotion. It takes too much energy to hate somebody, man. Too much energy to hate somebody, bro. I'm not gonna have you live in my head rent free. I'm not gonna have you charge me up and you could rile up my emotions at any time. No way. No way. You know what I'm saying? I don't give you that choice. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I respect everybody, man. I respect everybody, but let's not get it twisted. You know, I will not take disrespect. You know, it's a difference between being humble and not taking disrespect. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna let anybody talk to me anyhow, but at the same time, the respect comes first. You know what I'm saying? I ain't no pushover. I ain't no punk. You can see that. I ain't no punk, but at the end of the day, I'm real life, true to person, true to respect everybody. And that's that, man. Respect everybody until otherwise. You know what I'm saying? I hate for 30, it keeps me in shape, man. You should work out to keep you in shape, man. Don't hate for no 30 minutes, 40 minutes, man. You know what I'm saying? Get that hate out your system. That's like a virus. Get that virus out your system, homie. You dig what I'm saying? Get that virus out your system, man. That hate, get it out your system. If you're joking and all that, that's cool and all. But I don't know if you was joking. You know, sometimes you could be serious. But this is for anybody else besides you. Get that hate out your system, man. Hating does no good for nobody, man. It drains you, man. Don't like. I've been that, bro. I've been angry. I've been, it drains you, man. Don't you know that? It drains you. It makes you tired. You hating on this person who, who God probably blessed. Who blessed. No man could curse. So you really wasting your time. You wasting your time hating on this person who God done blessed. So you're fighting a losing battle. A lot of y'all fight a losing battle, bro. Fighting against a blessed person who you can't even touch. So you're destroying, like, you know, you gotta figure it out, man. I'm trying to tell y'all, man. When I wake up, I clear my head, I get a blunt, I meditate, and I feel my body floating. I be in space. I be off this earth. I be out here venturing, going here through my meditation, you know what I'm saying? Through my meditation. I be here, there, everywhere, man. I'm out my body. I'm out my body, man. You know what I'm saying? It's, it's a whole new way of thinking. It's a whole new way of thinking, man. It's a whole new way of thinking, man. This is the education of the new thinking. It is what it is, man. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. So of course you're gonna have haters who trying to knock you down. Who gonna, you're gonna have the haters who gonna try to get you off your new wave of thinking, or they're gonna try to bring you back down because they hate to see elevation. A lot of people hate to see elevation. You know what I'm saying? You appreciate you, man. 23 and you still winning. That's right, man. You gotta have that winning mindset. That's that winning mindset. I'm 23 and I'm still winning. You know what I'm saying? Have that mindset, man. Roll a blunt, and then I would go work. You in a wine business? That's a good business to be in, man. That wine business is a flourishing business. You know what I'm saying? One bottle of wine. So you in a good business, man. Salute to you, man. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm talking about. We all on this earth to be great, man. Wine is something that's celebrated. Celebration of life. Drink your wine in moderation, though. In moderation. You know what I'm saying? Definitely drink in moderation. It's your boy Kavion. Hit that like, subscribe button for your boy. But I'm going to tap out, man. Appreciate y'all for being here. And you say, of course you got haters, man. The haters watch and they see what you're doing. The haters are trying to stop your play. You know what I'm saying? You feel me, JBM? But you got to understand, you got to use the haters as motivation so the haters could see success because the haters are tap in to see if you failed yet, you know? So JBM, you got to show the haters that I'm not going to fail. I'm going to keep doing what I got to do. I'm going to stay the course because I understand this is a marathon. It's not a sprint. So that's how you know what I'm saying? That's how you deal with the haters, man. You got to let the haters know. I'm still here. How you doing? Yes, I ain't fall off yet. I ain't dead yet. I'm still alive. I'm not in jail. That's what they want to see. They want to see you in jail. No, don't give them that. Don't give them that. Oh, you want to see, of course you want to see me in jail, but I'm wise enough to stay away from that path. That path ain't for me. Yeah, I appreciate you, man. Do your burpees. Yeah, them burpees is the worst exercise to man, but them burpees is what's needed, man. Them burpees, you know what I'm saying? We gotta work out, exercise our body, man. Health is wealth, you know what I'm saying? Health is wealth. Health is wealth. So we work out our body, our mind, you know what I'm saying? We stay focused on the path, man. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Stay focused on the path, man. But I'm gonna tap out with y'all, man. Y'all have a good one. I'm out.